Hi, friends. Welcome back. Or if you're new here, thanks for stopping by. My name is Midlife Chrissy. I'm a single person thriving in London and chasing the dream. I also have 8,000 pounds worth of credit card debt, and I'm on a journey of paying that off completely and living my life debt free. But if you've watched my last video, you would have seen that I received terrible news. My landlords effectively served us with a Section 21. That is where they're going to, I guess, repossess the house. Is that, I don't know. But what's happening is that they want to move back inside the property that I'm living in right now. And they've given us 2 months to vacate the premises. So effectively, I'm evicted. So what that means for me is that I am putting my butt into gear and I'm on survival mode and trying to reserve every bit of coin that I've got so I can move on to another flat. So this is what the next 2 months, well, today, this is what I'm going to talk about, is what the next couple of months look like for me. So I've already kind of done a January budget and I'll go through it very quickly here. Let's put you in a Zoom. Can you guys see that? Wonderful. Okay, so for January, this is what my income looks like. I bring in £2,003, 16 from my main job, £850 from my investment flat, and I'm gonna withdraw my emergency fund, which I only have £400 there at the moment. And with my side hustle, I would bring in about 1,100. So I've got 2 paychecks left to bring in about £330. So definitely I'm going to smash that target there. So that's a total of £4,353 and 16 pence. So in January, I wouldn't have moved. I'm still in this place. So my expenses would be fairly regular. So my rent is going to be £800, bills 150, cell phone is £18, Apple Music is $5.99, the Apple Memory is going to be $2.49 and $11.95 for the bank fees and my gym membership. In total, that's going to be £1,003 and 92 pence. I also made room for a flat deposit because I would have secured a flat by then. So I've got to make sure I've got £1,400 there. I did speak. Usually it is 5 or 6 weeks up front, but I spoke to the letting agents and they were able to, the landlord is happy to take in just 1 month's upfront for a deposit, which you can always negotiate, by the way. So just letting you know, whoever's in that scenario with me. Anyway, moving on to variable expenses, my petrol is going to be £80. MOT, I have that due in the end of January. Everything's due right now. It's going to be £100 I want to put aside. I also put aside £50 right here, just in case there's any repairs, but I'd be comfortable if I had £100 in there. Just going to move this up. My car tax is also due, and that's been arranged for the 3rd of January debit. So that's $135. I've already saved £50 for my haircut, but I'm going to add another £50 more. It took, like 10 months for me to get my hair. No, wait, hold on. What I'm trying to say is the last time I got my hair done was 10 months ago. And I'm pretty sure she has a big job ahead of her. So I'm going to add another £50 there. If you guys know me by now, I only give myself a daily allowance. So I don't really do sinking funds or cash budget the way most other budgeters do. They budget for food, clothes, household items, things like that. I'm not great with too many maths going in my head, so I try to keep it simple and stick with a £20 personal allowance every day, and anything along like household or anything shopping or anything outside of the remit of this is where it falls into. So I guess this is my miscellaneous category. So week one, 20 pounds. Week two, 140, same as week three and four. And week five, because the 30th and the 31st of January fall in the last week. So I only gave myself 40 pounds there. It shows here in a total, I would need 2,385 pounds for my variable spend. So going back to my mortgage. Okay, so I do have an investment flat. I have an investment to protect, so I need to put money aside for that. I have a mortgage of 336.14. My service charges is 118 pounds, and that's 454 pounds and 14 pence. Sinking funds 209.38. I will go through this later. My sister comes and visits the first week of March, so I want to put aside 125 pounds. That I need for savings is 334 pounds and 38 pence. I'm only going to do minimum payments for my debt, for my credit cards now, just because I'm trying to reserve everything. You would see here down in the breakdown, I'd need 130 pounds and 33 pence. So considering all these categories where I need to spend, my income is 43.53 and 16 pence, and my outgoings is 4,307 pounds and 77 pence, which is a very, very tight month. So it only gives me about 45 pounds as a buffer. So this brought me to my next exercise where I need to budget for February. So I've got this out here, and this is what we're going to do. So for February, I have a different plan here. So it looks like my income would be just about the same, 203 pounds and 16 pence. I'm going to use the other pen because I like the Muji pens. There. My investment flat is going to bring in 850 pounds. And my deposit, I anticipate, is going to bring in 920. I think that's about right. And my side hustle is going to be 800 pounds. So that should bring me a total of, let's see here, plus 850 plus 920 and 800. That's healthy. So 4,573 pounds and 16 pence. So what do I need to pay for the month of February? I still need to pay for my current rent, which is annoying. While I have to pay up front for the other rent. So that's going to be 1,400 pounds. So I have an overlap there. It's going to be a very expensive month. Bills for my regular flat. Ooh, that should be rent. Bills should be 150 pounds. But then I also have to cover the bills for the new place as well. So I'm just going to create another line here because I actually don't know what that is. I plan on moving on the 15th of February because I still have this place until the 25th of February. So that gives me 10 days to box everything up, get everything out. And I guess live a new life. But I also have a lot of bills to pay on that. So it's a very, very expensive month. I would anticipate my council tax would be 101 pounds. And my broadband is going to be 30 pounds. And my gas and electric, because we don't know anything yet of what I'll consume, I think it'll take a couple of days to identify that. So I'm going to leave that at 0. And my water bill, I am not really sure if we are, it is a new building, a new flat, but I'm not really sure if water is included in those rates, which I'll have to check. So I'm going to budget 0 for that. And back to my main fixed expenses, I have to pay for my mobile phone, my Apple subscriptions, a memory is $249, HSBC is $11.95, and my gym membership. I have a feeling I might put that gym membership on hold for maybe 2 months because it doesn't seem like I have the time with everything going on. Anyway, moving on. Let's find out how much this costs. Can you see that? Yeah. So 800 plus 1400 plus 150, 101 plus 30 plus 18, 599, 249, 1195, and 1549. Whew. So that's going to be 2534.92 that I will need for my fixed expenses. Moving on to variables. Now with variables, I'm going to keep it very, very simple. Now with gas, I'm probably going to give myself 60 pounds. I'm definitely doing tithe. Now with February, it is 4 Sundays in that month. So I'm only going to budget 80 pounds for that. And then my week 1, let's see how many weeks there are in February. 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's still 5 weeks in February. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, wow. Okay, so week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, and week 5. So I'm just going to bring up a calendar here so I can just double check on what I need. So 5 days. So week 1 is going to be 100 pounds. Week 2 is 140, 140, 140. And then February also has last 2 days there. And that is going to work out as 40 pounds. Okay, fantastic. So what do I need to survive? Oh my goodness. 60 plus 80 plus 100 plus 140. 140 and 140 plus 40. So it looks like I'd need 700 pounds in variable expenses to live okay. Let's see how that goes. Okay, so the next thing I'd like to budget for is my investment flat. So I want to make sure I have money for my mortgage. And I budgeted 336.14, and then my service charge is 118. So again, that would bring 454. We've done the math before. The next thing is my savings. Okay, so this is just like a week before my sister visits, so I want to put some stuff on the side for her. So of course my sinking funds need to come first. So there's 209.38, and then I would call it Gigi, and that's 125 pounds for her visit. My debt repayment. Let's see if I have enough money left for debt repayment. So of course I want to pay off PayPal at some point, HSBC, and Virgin Credit. So I'm just going to guesstimate this. 61 pounds and 65. So in total, I would need 131.33. Wonderful. So you see here, what do I bring in? is 4573.16. And let's look at what I need to bring out. So can you guys see that? Okay, that's better. So that's going to be 2534.92 that I need for fixed expenses, 700 for variable, 454.14 for my investment flat. Oh, let's just work this out. So 334.38. So I need 334.38 for my savings, and then 131.33. So out is 4154.77. So that's a remainder. So let's see how much we have left. Hey. 4154.77 is 418 pounds 39 left over. Now that can't really be left over because while I budgeted for this overlap period here, I still have to pay someone to move. So I think the last time I moved, it was 550 pounds, but they had to pick up a lot of furniture so I can fill in this space. So I'm hoping that it'd be a lot less than 550 pounds. Plus, I'm hoping to just move down the road. So I'm hoping that's part of the consideration there. So with dismantling furniture, with remantling furniture and setting everything up, I'm hoping it's within this 418 pounds. Otherwise, I'm going to have to use my credit cards, which, you know, I don't want to do. So, so it's looking hopeful for me. It looks like, you know, January and February are really big earners. I've never earned that much before, but that's because I'm withdrawing stuff out of my emergency fund and I'm getting a deposit back as well. So although it doesn't cover the moving costs, it does help a bit on where I am. Looking forward to getting March and future months going, just because I want to see how long would it take for me to recover. I kind of worked it out before, so but I don't think I got the maths right. So let me just show you what I sort of did. So I wrote like this little tracker here where I had to, one, get ready for a flat move and put it together an emergency fund with PayPal and everything. So for January, my magic number, doing all the maths, was be 1,690 pounds, which means I could put a lot towards the flat move, which only leaves me about half of that going through. Now, it doesn't really make sense to me. I might have to do this all over again, but it, you know, my February looks like I had 3,000 pounds to spend, but I don't see it here. I don't see it here at all. So maybe I've gone wrong somewhere. Oh, that's January. Maybe I've gone wrong somewhere. So I'm going to have to figure it out. But this is the type of thing I do to make sure that I'm still on track with my goals. So I want to make sure that as soon as I get, you know, save money for the flat move, I want to then move on to emergency fund. That is my second goal. And after I've filled that 1,000 pounds for my emergency fund, I want to get tackling on these credit card debts. So with these fake numbers here, I have to figure that out. My magic number would be 560 pounds every month for debt repayment. So you can see here that if I had everything sorted by the end of February, I can start being aggressive with my PayPal and start being, then after my PayPal, I can start being aggressive with HSBC. My PayPal is only going to take me 3 months. And then come April, I can be aggressive with HSBC as well, which is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 months to pay off HSBC. And then by Virgin Media, it's probably going to take me about 15 months to sort out, just because I have to build that emergency fund again. So I hope that all makes sense. You know what? My sister asked me, why do you make these videos? It's because for me, it's therapy. It doesn't have to be, no one has to watch it. No one has to, no one has to do anything. But for me, it's a way of me trying to think through of my plan on going forward, and that way I can somehow be accountable with how I'm going to do things, because like you can think of a plan, but for you to write it down, for me to manifest it and proclaim it out there, it's me trying to be accountable to stick with the plan. And I normally watch my videos, so all the views that you're looking at, that's probably me watching it like 10 times. So anyway, that's it for now. Thank you very much for watching, whoever out there is watching, and I hope this is helpful to you. I know it looks like I'm a real big earner, but really it's not. I'm a real big saver, but I had that money beforehand to put towards it. So that's why it looks like I have a huge salary, which that is so far from the truth. Anyway, I hope you have a good evening, and I realize it's coming up to Christmas, so have a good Christmas, and I will speak to you guys later. Bye bye.